Hi folks, and welcome to Center Lane. I'm Bruce Hitchin. Today I'm going to show you another episode of Bruce's 928. I produced Bruce's 928 a few years ago, but I'm now re-releasing all of the episodes on Center Lane. Stay tuned for upcoming episodes in the next few weeks. Before we get going, I want to ask you to please subscribe to my channel. The only way a channel like mine can survive is for me to have subscribers. So at the bottom of the screen underneath this video, there's a box that says subscribe. Please click that. There's also a bell, and if you click that, you'll be notified every time I post a new episode. I do post episodes every week on Friday afternoon. There's a couple of shout outs that I'd like to make. First of all, I want to thank Mike Roost, who is an avid watcher. He's been following me ever since I started my channel. He actually was an instructor of one of my sons in high school. So thanks, Mike, for following me and giving me good positive feedback. I also want to shout out to Michael Shamera. Now, Michael Shamera is an editor and video producer that I used to work with. And Michael edited all of the 928 series and did a great job. So thank you, Michael. It's time to watch Bruce's 928. I'm also going to have new episodes of Bruce's 928 coming out in the next few weeks, along with new episodes of Andy Stang. So again, thanks for watching. So this is my 928, and I'm extremely proud of this car. And in fact, a lot of people think, why am I doing any work to it? Well, it is a great car and it's in beautiful shape. I have changed the wheels, but they're not really the wheels I want. But I have gone on the search for the wheels I want and I've found them. So that's going to get changed. But there is this scratch that runs down the outside of the car. It's not only on this panel, but it's on this panel. It's on the rear quarter panel. So there's that issue that I need to deal with. This panel has been painted before, or at least parts of this car have been painted before. It's never been in an accident, but it has had some paint work done. Apparently it was keyed once before. And as part of that, the paint is chipping on this rub strip. And in fact, I don't like the look of the rub strips. You could always order these cars with or without them. It's one of the things I want to do is to take these off and fill the holes and just eliminate that detail on the car. But so we've got that, we've got scratch. We have some areas where the paint has been buffed through, so you can sort of see white a little bit. And then my car also has a spoiler on it. These cars had different spoilers over the years, and initially they had no spoiler, then they had a smaller spoiler, and they ended up like this. But the ones like this, on this year, this is a 1990, they weren't painted the same color as the car. They were a flat black material, almost a rubberized material. So subsequently, a lot of people that have these cars in the era where they weren't painted, they've had these parts painted to match the car. And the person that owned this car had that done. Unfortunately, it wasn't a very good paint job. You can see it's big scratches opened up here. Little cracks have opened up throughout the paint. So this is another piece that is really not very well done. It's a poor paint job. It really does need to be stripped down and treated properly and painted properly. Another indication that this car has been painted before, that this gasket is rubber and should not be painted. So that's an indication that part of the car has been painted in here. And the other thing is there's a crack. This panel is aluminum. So I think something has hit the car, caused this to flex so much that it's cracked the aluminum. So that needs to be welded and fixed up. So this is the interior of my 928. It's really a well-preserved car. One of the unique things about these cars was the first car where when you tilt the steering, it also tilts the instrument cluster. So this is known as the pod. And the pod is getting recovered, as well as the dash. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a strip of Alcantara right close to the front of the dash. We're going to do Alcantara on the side of the pod. And we're going to do leather on the face of the pod and leather on the rest of the dash. We're going to add some Alcantara up on the ceiling panel and these A-pillars. And then we're going to redo the door panels as well. I mean, the car really is in pretty good shape, but there is a crack in the dash. And so there seems to be no way to fix that other than recovering the dash. So it's one of those things. Once I start, well, where do I end? I've decided to do the whole interior. The door panels are in pretty good shape, but they got a few bends that need to be straightened out. The headliner is, again, in good shape, but it does have a warp in it that we're going to try and figure out. The seats themselves are fine. They're in fantastic shape. There's no scratches, there's no, dried cracking or anything like that. So the seats are staying the same. So we're mainly focusing on the dash, the pod, center console, and the door panels. The other thing I've done with this car is that, most of the time when you get one of these cars, you'll find that it has an aftermarket stereo in it. I actually ordered the original stereo for this car. There is a company called SW Stereo, and he stocks new stock of old German car stereos. And so I was able to get this Blockpunkt stereo from him and install it in the car. Amazing. It used to have a Kenwood stereo when I first got it. Amazing what a difference that one thing makes to the look of the car. It just, it's the right era, and it's the stereo that looks right. There's an analog clock here. The analog clock, it works, but it runs slow. So Colin's going to try and fix that up for me as well. They're very hard to find replacements, but he has a couple. He thinks he can. He thinks he can repair this one. So either he's going to repair this or he's going to replace it with something. Other than that, we're going to add, I have an automatic mirror with a garage code on it. So that's just a little convenience that I want to add to the car. So that'll be nice as well.